Hello there, Lit here. Hope you're all doing great. Today I am going to be checking out Sable, a new and upcoming indie game by Raw Fury. This demo has been provided to me by the indie houses through a partnership with them. They have provided me with about 40 demos for new and upcoming indie games for me to check out, make some content, and inform you, the viewer, of what's new and what's hot. So I actually saw the trailer for this, I think during E3, and it looked like a beautiful, story-heavy exploration game. So basically, heavy story and lots of focus and emphasis on exploration. So it seemed really interesting. I'm really excited to try this out. I don't really know much about the game, so we're just gonna dive in and we're gonna learn together. So hopefully, this is something that seems interesting. If you've seen the game, let me know down in the comments. Let me know what your thoughts are, and then we can talk about it once I've played through the demo. So let's just jump right into it. I'm gonna be playing with a controller, and we'll see how the game behaves on a controller. You can go ahead and wishlist the game on Steam. So by the end of this demo, if you think this is a game that seems interesting, something you'd like, you can already go and wishlist the game on Steam. But this is a exclusive first look. I mean, not really. I think other accounts already have footage of the demo and have played it before. But it's an exclusive first look here in the channel. It's also important to note that this demo is not available to the general public. So this is a little bit of a exclusivity thing. Not really. It's just a first look. But this is an amazing opportunity that the indie houses has provided me. And I'm really excited to be able to share this experience with every single one of you. Is that a snake? Oh no. Oh, is that a cockroach? Is that a beetle? I don't know what it, I mean, it looks more like a cockroach than a beetle. And I don't like cockroaches. They just look so, they're just so nasty. But anyways. This is a very interesting art style. One that I don't think I have really seen before in a video game. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know yet if I like it or if I think it's just too simplistic. Quest started. The ceremony. View quest log. I should head back to camp. Okay. Okay, so we can move the camera around. We can move. It's almost as if the game plays in like 30 FPS or even lower. Like her movements seem very like weirdly animated, you know? Like you see how she, or I'm assuming, sorry, I'm assuming genders, which is not a good thing. How the character moves. Like, it doesn't look smooth. Her movement doesn't look smooth. Like when I pan the camera and like look at things, it looks better, but it still looks as if the game plays at 30 FPS. Which, you know, I'm not gonna ding an indie game for not being 4K 60 FPS or higher. Like that's fine. Like that's not a big issue. Like oh, we can climb. Oh, we have a stamina, kind of like in Breath of the Wild. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna ding an indie game for not running at like current gen settings. So no, like that's fine. I'm just saying that's something to consider. Move towards a wall to begin climbing. Keep an eye on your stamina. Yeah, okay. I see you. I see you taking a page out of Breath of the Wild. And there's nothing wrong with that, because BOTW is such an amazing game. You should totally take pages out of that game. But it seems like this door is locked. So, let's see if we can find a way around it. Or maybe something that opens said door. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, but you know what? I see this ladder. Oh, I'm okay. So by default, the crouch is toggle instead of hold, which is great. Whoa, that's I can explore all this area. That's kind of a big area to go look around. Oh man, this is like playing Breath of the Wild all over again. In that game, oh, I can sprint. Hold down B to sprint while moving around. You can only sprint while you have enough stamina. What happens if I run out of stamina? Okay, I don't get to this like tired state. That's cool. Ibex can. Yeah, with BOTW, I spent so many hours just like exploring every nook and cranny of that game. So I do enjoy that. I mean, it's an open world game. Like that's what I do with open world games, and that's exciting. But it is so time consuming. I can feel Jadi smiling behind her mask, just as I know she can feel the teeth baring like grimace behind mine. I'm nervous and she's softly, sweetly amused. In her eyes, I probably have very little to worry about. Jadi, you know you have nothing to worry about, don't you, Sable? And yet, I know. I shrug, but any attempts to act casual are fruitless. The movement is jerky, and I don't think I've ever been more aware of my little shoulders, she laughs. I mean it. But I do know how you are. You're going to be nervous until you started, and then you'll act like you've been doing it your whole life. Remember the first time you rode a bike? You wouldn't even let me put you on the seat. You were so afraid. Your hands were like little claws gripping onto me. I feel the memory in my fingers. But then I promised you it was going to be alright. I told you how much Oh, excuse me. I told you how much I had loved riding my bike as a young woman and how wonderful the wind felt through fabric. Suddenly, there you were. You sat down, you leaned forward, and you put those little grasping claws on the handles, and you were off. And I remember thinking, just watching you tear over the sand. Look at her. She can do whatever she wants. Jadi reaches out and places a hand on the edge of my mask. You can, Sable. I take a breath. I think I'm ready. I don't know where to start. I've changed my mind. I'm staying. I thank Jadi for the encouragement and then tell her with a nod that I think I'm ready. I know you are, so let's get you started. You'll need to talk to Hilal and Driss. Driss should already have made the arrangements for your bike, and Hilal will share something. Well, let's say as useful as it is fun. Okay. I think I might suspect what Jadi's saying, but I stay quiet. After that, I suppose we'll see you off. I'll be back soon. I'll tell Jadi I'll be back soon. Sable, don't go planning your return before you've even left. Take all the time you need. It's a big decision you're making out there. What kind of decision am I making? Tell her that that's why I'm so eager to make it, to choose well and quickly so that I don't go too far down the wrong path. Whatever you decide, you do so with my blessing. So don't try using me as an excuse to come home early, eh? She knows me. Now go speak with Hilal. I'll be there to see you off. And speak to Dress as well. I've told him to arrange your bike with Sizzo, but you know how he is. I have something to give you. A compass to help you on your journey. It's the same one I used in my gliding. An artifact, you might say. I take the advice in my palm. It fits naturally there, perfectly weighted and crafted. I take the device, not the advice. Each component slides together with incredible, satisfying precision. Thank you. Go on. It's nearly time. Okay, so we have true north. And then we have the two objectives we have to go to. I think that's what these are. As I approach Halal, they give an enthusiastic wave. I've always appreciated Halal's wave and vigor, and on a day like this, I'm ready to match it with a touch of nerves of balance. Sable, take this. Hilal hands me a small round stone. As it nestles into my palm, I feel a warmth not borrowed from Hilal's hands, but emanating from within. I run my thumb over it and find softly electric like static on cloth. What is this? I try to sound less confused than I am, but ask Hilal what this is. Oh, Sable, you can't leave without it. What I've just given you is a gliding stone. What do you feel? I tell Hilal will I fail. Connectedness, fuzziness, electricity. Then you're doing it right. What you feel in that stone is openness. I look at the stone, it seems quite closed. Gliding stones are vessels for the perpetual. They suck up its power like little sponges and hold it there for you to channel. Right now it's empty or dormant and waiting for you to fill it up. I ask how I can do this. Take it to the temple ruins at the edge of the canyon, you'll be able to activate it there. Hilal claps their hands twice and bobs a little. I appreciate their good mood at a time like this. Come back to me once that's done. I want to hear all about it. I'm about to leave. Hilal stops me. Oh, you haven't gotten your bike yet, have you? It's a bit of a trek to the temple, so go see Driz. He was meant to get that ready for you, yes? I remember Jadi's words now, and I tell Hilal I'll go see Driz. Quest started, Whispering Stones. I think it said stones. I kind of read it like after. Postbox. Logging in. Hello, Sable. Unread messages. Have a good day. Alright, Driz, give me my bike. Though I've told myself not to be too eager, it's all I can do now to race up to Driz. Driz is the camp manager. He's been difficult to get a hold of lately, but now I strongly suspect that he's been working on my bike in secret. Perhaps it's extra beautiful or has some custom feature. What will its name be, I wonder? How fast will it go? Will my legs feel sore or will I get used to it? Driz turns with a bit of a start. Sable, hello. Hello, how are you today? I asked Driz how he is. I'm well. I let it hang there for a moment, but I can't do it. I'm too keen and the words spill out. I asked Driz if he might sort of possibly, maybe, have a bike for me. Your bike? He yells it like it's an idea he's just had. Your bike? Yes, of course, right. Yes, your bike. That I prepared for you, because today is your gliding, yes? Driz nods along with me. Yes, of course, right. Yes, I do have that. My blood runs cold. Has he forgotten? By which I mean I arranged it for you in well, it's sort of a tutorial for you. A tutorial? Yes, exactly. A learning experience. You see, Sable, before one can own their own bike, they must prove that they can ride a bike by taking a test ride on a different bike. Think about it and find I've never heard of that part of the gliding, but Driz does seem earnest, sort of. So instead of worrying about your bike, I'd like you to try this bike as a test. Driz gestures to the sandcutter at his side. It's quite old and a little shabby. A tester if I've ever seen one. I'll give it a go. Really? I mean, yes, good. Be gentle, though. This sandcutter's older than Jadi. You treat her with respect. Now ride the bike through the ring and back. And here's some advice for you, my young glider. Don't fall off. When you're not riding it, your hover bike will appear as a blue icon on your compass. Whoa. Okay. Nice. Okay. We're testing it out. Oh, are those shadows moving? Oh, I wonder if this game does have a day and night cycle. Alright, so we're gonna go through the ring. And we're gonna come back. Oh, I can make it strafe? Okay. Is this for like drifting? No, it says strafe. Alright. I return to Driz, who somehow manages to seem caught off guard despite knowing I was coming. Sable, congratulations. How's your first pre-glide ride? Any strange rattles, unexplained hissing, small fires? What do you mean fires? Surely you've noticed if you were on fire, even a little bit. Well, obviously it didn't happen, so I think we're fine. Trace, is this bike dangerous? Well, it doesn't finish. Have you already been to Hilal? I'd nearly forgotten about Hilal, and thanked Driss for the reminder. Before at least nudging him a little bit about the bike, I asked him if I'll still be getting one. Well, you're getting the use of this sand cutter. That's something, eh? You can borrow it to run your little errands. My little errands? And Hilal got something to show you to help out with more of that mobility you're after. With my confidence in this exercise only lightly tarnished, I thank Driss very much for his help and his bike, and I depart for Hello. Yeah, but I talked to Hello. Okay, so I guess I was supposed to talk to Driss first. I need to complete task for Halal and Driss. Activate the gliding stone at the altar. Okay, so let's go do that. Whoa! Alright. I hope it's not dangerous to go explore at night. Also, I hope the bike I get moves a lot faster, because this moves really slow. Oh, I think I see the ruins I was told about. The so-called altar. I see a structure over there. Wait, how do I get up there? Oh, I can climb things, can I? Whenever you move the camera too much, like, it shakes a lot, and it's kind of not nauseating, but like it makes my eyes struggle a bit to see what's going on. Oh my gosh, we barely made the... That was terrifying. Oh, what is that? New item. Chum egg. Chum egg, perfectly round and hard as a rock. These eggs seem to float with low light. To float with how light they are. There must be a good place to put these. Alright. Oh, that's right, I forgot I could sprint. Whoa! So no fall damage. Okay. I'm not gonna complain about no fall damage. Alright. Those stone thrums like the beat of a heart as I approach the altar. Am I afraid, exhilarated, or maybe it just feels right? I'm ready for Rohana to know me. I am ready to know myself. I feel her curiosity in this sacred place. I know I am in her sight. Okay, some very neon bright colors. Is that stone that I got, was it called the guiding stone or the gliding stone? I might have misread it now that I think about it. Whoa. Alright, so out of what I've seen so far, this game definitely took a lot of inspiration from Zelda games, particularly Breath of the Wild. And that's really cool. I I am a huge fan of BOTW. So I always like to see games take something out of that game, you know, like make either mechanics or like base a huge chunk of their game off of something in BOTW. Gliding. Press and hold A to glide in mid-air. Ooh. Okay, so I think that stone was called a gliding stone. Nice. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. And this is like our paraglide. Do we consume stamina? We don't consume stamina while gliding, so is there a time limit for this, or could we technically do this indefinitely? Oh, that's crazy. We can really... I think there is no time limit. We might just be able to do this for as long as we can. Wow, that's crazy. That's pretty cool. Oh, I see something up there. We're just getting started with the demo and we're already, we're already off exploring. Another chum egg. And yeah, there's no fall damage. Okay, so that's cool. No fall damage, and we have a way of gliding indefinitely. Lots of cool things. Whoa, what was that? Let's get back to the camp. Show Hilal the activated gliding stuff. JD greets me warmly. Hello, little glider. It's so strange getting called that. I tell Jaddy how strange it is being called glider instead of Sable, or even clan child. She's trying to get you used to it. She seems to really like it, and maybe I like it too. My little glider. When I return to Hilal, it's clear they know what I've just experienced. They're excited on my behalf in a way that makes me miss them before I've ever even left. Isn't it incredible? How does it feel? Exciting, true freedom. I tell Hilal that hovering is exciting and ramble for a moment about all the things I'll be able to do when I'm out there in the world. Most of them involve me falling on my head and not getting hurt, but I'm sure I'll come up with more in practice. Right? You can do anything you want. Hilal's mood doesn't darken, but the sigh they let out holds a bit of sorrow. You're very lucky, you know. I miss it so much, that feeling, just floating on the breeze. But I suppose it's best that it fades with age, Or else I might have never come back from my gliding. I'd just be out there heaving myself into chasms. I'll heave myself into chasms for you. So I'll throw myself into 1,000 chasms on their behalf, and they giggle. That's what I like to hear. I hope people manage to keep it up, but I don't know what I've got. I don't know that I've got the time to practice as much as they do. It takes a really serious focus. But I'll laugh even if there's a bit of regret in it. And I certainly haven't got that. So I suppose that gliding wouldn't mean much if it were all gains and no loss, right? I think about that, but decide that there is already too much loss on my mind to consider it much further. I'm saying goodbye to my clan, my family, my home, my childhood. To lose the perpetual is a sacrifice for another time. You're going to love it out there, Sable, even when you don't. My advice, try to have fun. There's a lot to be said about ritual and independence and all of that out there, but the world's an easier place if you put joy first. I thank Hilal for the advice and for their help, and tell them I'll miss them. It'll be over before you know it. A warning and reassurance all in one. A warning and a reassurance all in one. I say goodbye to Hilal. Before I go, Hilal gestures towards the tower. It seems Ciso wishes to see me before I leave the clan. Ciso has a task for me. Let's go see who this Ciso person is. Oh my gosh. Ciso person climbed all of this? You couldn't just wait for me downstairs? Ciso is an outclanner to the Ibexi, but I've known her for nearly as long as I can recall, and think of her more as a kind of a distant relation than any sort of outsider. Machinists, I'm told, are given their post and by their training and their code must go to where they are needed. But Ciso has been among us, so long that it's easy to forget it's an assignment first and foremost. As far as any of us are concerned, she is one of us. I think there is a perception among the other clan that the Ibexi are quite insular, or that our designation of Ibexi versus outclanners suggests some nervous othering of those who are unlike us. Okay. But in practice, such things are more than the result of nomadic nature. We seek to know who will travel with us and who we must leave behind. But all are welcome to join. I'm always pleased that Ciso did. Okay. Man, I'm having such a hard time reading today. Sable, how do you do, clan child? I can only think of one thing. Better now that I'm getting a bike, excited for my bike, a bit worried, am I really getting a bike? Ciso has a throaty quality to her voice, and it rumbles through her mask when she laughs. She's quite a serious person most days, and I am always torn between pride and alarm when I manage to make her chuckle. Yes, Jody told me how excited you are. Ciso sniffs. She told me Driss would be coming along to get your bike together, but I think he may have... I knew it! What? I hadn't meant to say that out loud, so I tell her I was just clearing my throat. I don't begrudge Driss his forgetfulness. Where I task with so many odds and ends, I might be just as scattered. And besides, this will be good for you. I want you to scavenge the hover bike parts yourself. I'm going to make my own hover bike. I asked Ciso if I'm expected to make my own hover bike. No. You're going to make your hover bike. You're going to build your own hover bike. Of course. To make suggests you are creating something, but your bike already exists. That they simply haven't taken form yet. Here, take this. The navigator. Ciso hands me something. This is a navigator. You can use it to mark waypoints on your compass. It should be useful in finding old parts. I asked Ciso where I might start looking. Our bikes are reborn in the ruined ships, in fragments spread apart. A good start would be the ship down there near the camp. Okay. You'll find another up on that great rock near the other side of the canyon. And another behind the old dam on the hill. Oh my gosh, I'm going everywhere. You should navigate it to mark that down if you need. You'll need to gather a control panel, a power supply, and a calibrator. I'll be back before you know it. Together we will create something new out of the old. Alright, so navigator. Using your navigator. Press RB to use the navigator to mark interesting landmarks to appear on your compass. No, well, I would have liked to finish reading that, but it's okay. Okay, so I think she said somewhere there, right? And I was told to go by the ship, which I think is this one. And then the dam all the way to the left. All right, so let's get moving. We have plenty to go explore. Okay, and I can let go of it and turn it back on midair. Ooh, I see a shiny. All right, so it seems like this demo might also have a lot of content. So strap in, friends, because we got lots to go look for. Oh, I need to go get the bike. Damn it, I'm not gonna run everywhere, am I? And it'd be good to know where I see the bike. I'm assuming the demo's probably gonna end once we've put together the hover bike. We might get to test it out a bit, and then we're gonna drive somewhere, and that's where the demo's gonna end. That would be my guess. Whoa. There's nothing of use to be found in the ship, but I notice a blinking light flashing on the dashboard of the cockpit. Push the button. A voice crackles from the machinery in front of me. It sounds like a recording. It is barely audible. Stop messing about with those buttons, you absolute idiot. The distinct sound of someone slapping somebody else's hand crackles out of the speakers. Sorry, Ramin. Concentrate. I don't think I have to remind you how much work it was to get this far. We're almost there. Alright, let's see if what that old machine has told us holds up. If not, there'll be hell to pay. Some sort of mechanical adjustments seem to be being made. I hear the sound of 3 clicks, buttons being pressed, perhaps. Okay, when I push this orange thing, we'll pull that lever. Hard. Yes, Ramin. Oh no. Oh, on Rahana's mask. Not that hard. You've torn it out. Suddenly the speakers are filled with static crackling with a low rumble that seems to be gradually increasing in pitch and frequency. And then the sound of someone cheering. It worked. What sounds like an ungainly person dancing around on a metal surface plays out. Okay. But there seems to not be anything in this ship that we can actually use. What about the part that we're looking for? This is gonna play the same. Interesting. Control panel, power supply, and an atomic calibrator. But if there's nothing here, then what's up? Like, aren't I supposed to find something here? Oh, what's happening? Sam, are you looking for a calibrator? I not, and Cyanide looks gleefully. She's always been a mischief maker. You won't find it here. I've hidden it. You'll never find it. Never, never, never. Give it back. No, I don't think I will. Simon lets off my irritation. I compose myself. I'm not going to give her the satisfaction. I'll give you the calibrator. I'll give it to you, but I want some beetles. That's a fair trade, isn't it? Something you want for something I want. Beetles. I stifle aside. Perhaps some of the adults in the camp know where I can find them. Oh man, this is so annoying. I need to go find some effing beetles for this kid. Should have ran her over with the bike. Maybe I should have gone closer before I left the bike. No, no, no. Damn. I was trying to jump up. Let's see, what do you happen to know? You know where I can find some beetles? There's a nest of beetles just east of here. You can just walk up to one and catch it, though. There's some seeds growing on the rocks around the nest. Drop a seed on the floor and the beetle will start eating it. Then you can sneak up and grab it. Little quotes from a selection of obscure and lyrically mediocre Ibexi historical ballads wherever I pass by. There's a great verse that says much about our folk, buried under sand. He said east of here. No, why are you climbing that? So north, okay. So east. So that way. I could ask about catching beetles. That wretched child. Do you know where I can find some beetles? There's a nest of beetles just east of here. You can just walk. Oh, she's gonna tell me the same thing. All right. So let's. I feel like I should go get the bike. Something on your mind? I don't know how she's done it. Dad, Ilaria over there. I follow her gaze, this little speck in the distance, while I now understand it's her daughter, Ilaria. The balloon was more fun than the person in it. I approached the cartographer. Ah, greetings, child. I saw you looking longingly at my great balloon. Quite a piece of work, isn't it? She really is. I nod enthusiastically. It really is an impressive vessel. However nervous I get imagining being up there all alone. I wonder if anyone's ever fallen off of one. That's not to ask right now. I would love a map. 50 cuts. If you're leaving on your gliding Sable, you'll definitely need a map of Ewar, at least, and I'll sell you one for only 50 cuts. To my ears, it's a fair price for a map, but too expensive for a pre-gliding glider with empty pockets. I'll tell Jordan I'll be back. Alright, let's go find these beetles. I don't think these are the rocks they were talking about. Oh man, this freaking kid, dude. I want some beetles. I would have smacked him. Been like, I don't have time for this nonsense. Give me the freaking thing I'm looking for, because I need to go find 2 others. Alright, so not these rocks. Another chump egg. Assuming these are gonna be like the collectibles, right? Oh, we're near the dam, so I'm just gonna go get that while we're here. Because I have no clue where these beetles are at. Alright, let's see what we find around here. I was trying to see if I could push or break that box. Oh, a treasure chest. It was empty? There was nothing in it? Really? That's upsetting. Okay. Nice. A vault. Aha. Oof. Alright. Where is the piece that we are looking for? An atomic control panel. Very nice. You see, the other one should have been just as simple. Just show up to the place, do a little puzzle. But no, now I gotta go freaking hunt some beetles down. I'm actually really annoyed. Because I bet you finding those beetles is not gonna be easy. Also, I should have brought the bike. Gonna take forever to get back to the camp. Oh, where am I? Oh, come on, make it. Okay, good, good, good. I thought I saw something floating up here. But maybe not. There's definitely something up there. Do we even make it up there? Oh my gosh, alright, cool. Don't run out of stamina. You can make it. Nice. Wait, what are you doing? Hey, we found some money. Nice. We're almost close enough to being able to buy the map of the dude. We just need 10 more. Now, let's see what's up here. So far, I'm liking the exploration in this game. Mechanics are pretty cool. Very, very similar and reminiscent of Breath of the Wild, but with its own little twist, you know? The only thing I'm still not entirely sure of how I feel is the art style. I think it's a very unique art style, and it doesn't look bad. It just... I don't know how to explain it. Like, I don't hate it, you know, and I don't find it repulsive or anything like that. It's just not an art style that I would say is like my favorite. Like, I feel like I've seen a cartoon with art style similar to this, and I think I'm just associating that cartoon and how I didn't like it to this art style. But I'm not entirely sure about that either. But other than that, I think this is pretty fun. I mean, there's lots to explore. I can see how this could be like a crazy game. Like, I bet you, and this is just like the beginning area, right? I bet you there's so much to do even in this beginning area. Like, I've been at it for about 47 minutes, and there's still a lot left to do. I still need to find 2 more pieces. I need to go hunt down these stupid beetles. I need to go get the other piece, and then put together the bike. And that's when I think the demo will end. But I feel like we're still a little bit away from that. Especially because I'm gonna spend like half an hour trying to find these stupid beetles. Man, we should have just beat the crap out of that kid. Would have made life a lot easier. Alright, where are these beetles? I was told that it was east by some rocks. And are you kidding me? There's so many rocks east of this place. Hey, we can buy the map. That's good. But that still doesn't help my beetle situation. What is this? Just a bucket? Mayor's a man of few words, and he's nothing if not consistent. I have no freaking clue where I can find these beetles. And this is gonna be really annoying. So I guess right now I'm gonna go buy the map, since I can afford it. What? I have money. What do you mean? Did I not pick up money? Is that not the money? That's annoying. There's a nest of beetles just east of here. You can't just walk up to one and catch it, though. There's some seeds growing on the rocks around the nest. Drop a seed on the floor. Okay. Here's some money. Go get going on a journey. Use it most wisely and have a little... And then a little unwisely when the mood strikes. Okay, so she gave me the money, but didn't I already have money that I just found? Whatever, we're gonna go buy this map. Yeah, you see, I have currency. All right. All right, so I have a map, and how do I use set map? Uh-huh. Oh my gosh, are you seeing this? This is the world. Oh my lord, this is just like Breath of the Wild. All right. So I need to go east, right? To find, what is this? I don't know what these things are. But there's one here too. Oh, I wonder if these are the... Because that looks like one of the chum eggs. But I got this one already, right? Yeah. Okay, so are these things that I'm seeing? Yeah, I guess they are. Why can I not remove this marker? Kind of annoying. No! Damn it. Okay, now I'm just adding more. Okay, there we go. So these are the places I've been to before where the chum eggs are, I think. Okay, so I'm being told that east of here there are some rocks and there's a beetle nest. Right, so this is east. Like, I want to find those beetles because I know that's going to be the most annoying thing. It's going to take the most amount of time. A cave under the camp, eh? Yeah, if I can avoid having to hunt... Let's see. There's apparently a cave under the camp. Let's look for it. Red dye. A dye bottle for the colors of the Ibex red bike. Well, that's cool and all, but that's not the calibrator I'm looking for. Right, there's nothing else here. Damn it! Take the atomic calibrator back from Sable. He still has a task for me. Yeah, that's what I'm currently doing. I was hoping the calibrator would be somewhere. Aha, what is this? Oh, please tell me that's a calibrator. And that I don't have to go find these beetles. Yes! Yeah, screw you and your stupid beetles, kid. Yes! Saima shrieks when she sees the calibrator in my hand and then bursts into tears under the mask. You'll leave on gliding and you'll never come back, just like Yara did. Don't you miss her too? You were her friend before she left. I miss her too. No one has heard from Yara in years. There are rumors, of course, but she has never written to us. I wish I could say I didn't understand wanting to leave the Abexi behind. Yeah, but whatever, kid. I'm trying to progress along, and you were just being a nuisance. So, like, I don't care about you. Alright, let's go get the last piece. Which is that way. Alright, we're moving. We're moving along. So far, I'm liking it a lot. It's very... I thought... So one of the tags on the Steam page for this game says that it is a story-driven game. And normally games that are heavy on story... Oh, wait, is it story-driven or story-heavy? I forget exactly. But I recall when reading it, my thought was like, oh, this is one of those games that like focuses just on storytelling. Not so much the gameplay or anything else. I was a little bit concerned, but I'm happy to report that the gameplay is actually really fun. And that even though it is focused mainly on the story of the game, the gameplay doesn't like disappoint. Like so far, I'm having a very enjoyable time looking around, exploring. Except for that beetle quest, I thought that was complete stupidity. But I'm glad there was a way to circumvent it, because I couldn't find the beetles. And I really didn't want to spend half an hour just trying to find those damn beetles. I have other demos to play, damn it. I have plenty of demos to check out, and then I need to go make content for them. All in time for that August 31st event. So in case I haven't told you about it yet, on August 31st, the Indie Houses is going to be having their direct, which they will showcase and announce information about the demos that I'm currently playing. There's going to be a week-long sale and demos available on Steam. So it's definitely something to check out for sure. And who knows, maybe this demo will be made available and you'll be able to check it out for yourselves. And you know, maybe some of you will find those damn beetles, and you can let me know down in the comments below and tell me that I am a noob because you found the beetles and I did not. Either way, I think if this is a game that has even remotely caught your attention, you should totally check it out. Because I think it's a cool game. I'm liking it so far. And I think some of y'all might do too. Oh boy, okay, so where am I going? Whoa. Yeah, I have no clue where this thing is supposed to be at. Oh, maybe up there. I see a chesty chest. Please be here. Oh, cuts. A cachet of 100 cuts. Made from metal harvested from crashed ships. They have holes punched through the middle where a rope can be slid through for easy and convenient transportation. Alright, so we found monies, which, don't get me wrong, monies is good. But that's not what we're looking for. looking for a very specific piece of equipment, which I'm not sure where to find. I could have sworn she told me to come here, to this place. There seems to be a... Wait, I think I was there, wasn't I? Huh, so maybe I missed something. We're gonna look around again. Because surely that piece of equipment should be here, and then we can go put our bike together, and then we can head out on our adventure, and then the demo will probably end. At which point I will go and make all sorts of content for all the demos that I've been playing. This is not the last one. I still have like half of them left. But I started out by playing the ones that caught my attention the most, and the ones that are a bit more special. And I won't say anything just yet, though I suppose by the time you watch this video, the event will have happened, and announcements will have been made, and everything will be available to speak of. There will be no embargoes. But yeah, basically there's other games that are unreleased and that I'm not allowed to talk about just yet. So I figured I would start with those, you know, since those are a little bit more exclusive, since they're not announced, they're not released. Oh man, money again? Can I just get the part that I need? Like, I am more interested in that than the monies right now. I'm not really sure where this part is, and I really don't want to go all the way back to the camp to have this dude point me in the direction again, just for it to be here and for me to not find it again. But like, isn't this the ship? Aha! There you are, you little piece of crap. Nice. Alright, so we go back to the camp. It's 5 in the morning. Very nice. Alright, so we go back to the camp. We need to climb that tower again. We'll talk to the person. And then hopefully we can go and put our bike together. Now, if you're wondering why I keep doing those like camera setups where I turn around and I watch myself drive towards the camera, it's because I'm trying to find a good scene for a thumbnail for probably this video that you're currently watching. And if not for this video, then for the one that I will be making about my first thoughts and like reactions to the game. And like basically it's gonna be almost like a little short review of what I think of the game. So if you're interested in that, you should click the pop-up on the right side of the screen, which I think it's right here. There'll be a little pop-up there, and you can click that, and it'll take you to the video for my first formal and well thought out first reactions and thoughts about the game. Return to Sissel with the parts, and it says, "She weaves me over that I feel a pang of sadness in my chest. When will I see her again once I'm gone?" Well done, Sable. Yes, this is everything we need. Are you ready to assemble the bike on your own? I am ready. Then let's get to it. All right. Sizzle relaxes in the workshop. It isn't that she's particularly rigid or anxious ordinarily, but there's a certain calm beauty. Isn't it supposed to be calming beauty that one only truly appreciates when Zizo is in her element? I wonder if it's this way for all machinists. What you must understand, Sable, is that the components you acquired, they fit together. Not by chance, not by effort, but by nature. They belong to her. They have always belonged to her. All we are doing is assembling her from what she has already been. I nod and feel a soft buzzing in my ears. Among my clan, we believe that machines have names, held for ages like deep secrets, unheard by those unequipped to listen. We will find this one's name together. Assemble the machine, okay. Gliding bike wings. Gliding bike booster. Gliding bike front. Alright, now we can put it together. Oh yeah. Speak to Zizzo. Listen. Zizzo tilts her head a moment, leaning closer to Simon. All at once I know that hoverbike's name, Simon. Or Simon? Oh my gosh. I say it in a whisper to let Zizzo know. Simon. Simon? Simon? I don't know. Someone tell me in the comments how do you pronounce it. I'm gonna go with Simon. Because C, S-I, in Spanish is C. And then moon, which makes me think that it's probably Simon. But we're gonna go with Simon. Well done, Sable. What sort of name is that? I asked Siso what sort of name it is, and if it speaks to any particular clan or culture. If it does, then I do not know it. Perhaps you'll find out on your journey. Siso shrugs mostly to herself. Or perhaps you won't, but I hardly think it matters. You are bonded all the same. I tell Simon that I am eager to know her better, and Siso looks quite proudly at both of us. You are ready then for the gliding. May all the gods turn their faces from you, Sable. An odd blessing, perhaps, but Siso is prone to such things, and I can read in her tone that it was meant quite sweetly. You must learn to listen to Simon, to care for her. Seek out my fellow machinist on your travels, Sable. They will teach you the art of machine whispering. Oh boy. Oh, and here, take this. Machinist badge. It's a machinist badge. You'll meet plenty of my ilk on your gliding. Show them your worth, and they'll give you the more badges. I thank Siso twice for good measure and give her a bow. I am ready. Alright, let me go ride my bike. The demo gonna end before I even get to ride the bike? That's really upsetting. This is the end of the demo, isn't it? I'm not gonna get to ride the bike. Really? Ah, man, that's so annoying. But all right, that's cool. This is a cool little frame. I think I will be using this one in particular as a thumbnail. But yeah, I guess that is Sable. I gotta say the demo's really fun. I enjoyed the exploration, running around. The gliding feels really cool. The climbing, the stamina, very reminiscent of Breath of the Wild. And you know, Breath of the Wild is such a high, amazing game in my standards. So like, any game that takes anything from Breath of the Wild and implements it in their own little way is already doing great in my book. But yeah, Sable takes the concepts of like stamina, climbing, exploration, the gliding, the traveling. It takes it all and it makes those concepts its own, and it puts you in this world, which seems to be all rock and sand, very devoid of like nature and water, at least in this area of the world. And you know, you have your base camp, and it seems like you're about to head out on this amazing journey, almost like to discover yourself and like transition from being a kid into an adult. It sounds really interesting. I like the premise, I like the setup, I like the setting. Like I mentioned before, the art style isn't my favorite, but I think it fits fine for the purposes of the game and the world that the devs are trying to build. And it's a lot of fun. The exploration was amazing. I just really wish the demo would have let me ride the bike. Like, come on, like talk about teasing, talk about blue balling. That's exactly what that was. Um, but yeah, so as you can see, you can wishlist Sable right now, and by the time this comes out, if you're all lucky, there might already be a demo for Sable available to the general public on Steam. But if there's not, and Sable looks like a game that you would be interested in playing, checking out, definitely wishlisted. That way you'll be up to date with any demos, releases, any information from the devs. You will know as soon as it is published on Steam. And yeah, definitely feel free to follow me on social media. Follow the YouTube channel for more information, more videos. I think this is definitely a game that I will be purchasing and checking out the full release once it is out. Unfortunately, I don't know the release date for Sable. I think it might. I don't know if it's gonna come out this year or next year. Um, but I can, as soon as I find out, I can put something on the screen telling you what the planned release date is. But I'm not the dev, so I have no idea when it's actually releasing. But yeah, definitely feel free to check it out on Steam, and follow my channel and the social medias for more information. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much to the indie houses for providing me this first look, super exciting demo to try out for Sable. And thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope this has been informative and it helps you decide whether this is a game that you want to purchase and try out for yourself, or if you'd rather just sit back and either watch someone else play it or just not watch it at all. But either way, the decision is yours, and I hope that this has been helpful to that extent. So yeah, thank you so much. I will catch you next time. So as always, stay safe, but remember, no game is ever safe.